Anyways, on to project phase 4. This is after day 60. This is the advanced engagement stage. So you already finished 2 months into this. You're 2 months into Onimator, right? Watch course video for 60 plus days. So you're already watching the course video right now. So you're already with me. So these are the optimal settings to get the highest conversions for your entire setup. So this is month 3 right now. So you want to make sure that a lot of these are going to stay the same. It's basically just the same things. It's just going to be much higher, you know? So after 3 months, you can actually change this to add a daily limit to 100. Auto increment follow limit to 100. Maximum user per follow 1 through 100. Follow limit per day, leave it at 100. Don't do more than 100. I promise you, do not do more than 100. And you want to also make sure that you have this on as well. Don't follow a user that was already followed by the same account. Even though I have it at 100, I promise you, most likely it won't do 100. The absolute most it might do is maybe like 60 or 70, but it's never going to really go past that. So we're also going to make sure that unfollow is off. I like to do unfollows on like special occasions. For a video for that. Likes, I like to make sure that it does a lot of likes. So I like to put likes at 200, and it does likes post per user. Keep it at 1 to 2. It's good to, go in notification stack. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't scrape likes either. I think if you scraped likes, it would be a bit faster of a process. It would like a lot more accounts, but at a certain point, it just becomes a task to do, to find a source to go and scrape all their users to add to the likes, and it's just a pain. I like to just have sources so that it just does it without me having to always be there. Turn story views completely off. Even though Onimator says that it's good to have it on, it's just another tool to just do something, in my opinion. There's a lot of this is just fluff. Like a lot of the tools in Onimator is basically just like, it's not really like a requirement in order to get a ton of sales. A lot of it is just like smoke and mirrors, so this, you want to make sure that you turn off. Story views isn't really the best thing to have at scale. I've tried an entire day of just doing story views. It's been months, but I tried an entire day, and I didn't get any real conversions. It was like the accounts barely even did anything in the first place. I don't really like to have it on if I really want to have high conversions. DM, I typically like to leave DM on, but for the DM, what I like to do is I also going to turn on reply to direct messages. And for this, I'm going to go into ChatGPT. So for this next one, it's a reply to direct message. So after the last one we did. So for this one, it'll be more kind of like, let's keep it flirty. Let's keep it flirty, and say, I'm not so active on this account. I gotta leave time to respond to people on my OF. I'm not so active on this account. I gotta leave time to respond to people on my OF. So you should join. So you should sign up if you can. Boom. I'm not super active on here, to be honest. I don't check. Boom. This is actually pretty nice, I think. I'm not super active on here, to be honest. I don't check this account too often. I don't spend too much time on here, not gonna lie. I gotta come and find me. You should. Oh wait, hold up. I've gotta save. It's like I can't see this. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay. I'm not super active on here, to be honest. I don't have that much time. I don't check this account too often. I don't spend much time on this page, not gonna lie. I gotta save my replies for my OF. Most of my time goes into messaging on OF. I'm usually busy chatting over an OF. You should totally sign up if you haven't yet. Come there if you want to talk. And this right here, this reply message, this one single reply message is going to be like the difference between like having a bit more conversions and not having more conversions. But yeah, so and also we're going to make sure that we turn reels off at this point as well. And if you also want to increase your conversions a little bit more, there's this new Onimator feature, the share feature. Turn on shared post. Make sure that if you have a main account that posts a ton of reels, you want to make sure that you have that main account. You want to make sure that you have the main account under this under username sources. So I'm just going to type in Sophie Rain at this point, even though I don't even like. I'm not even. I don't work with her, but I'm just going to type her in and share reels. Enable add link. So the link is going to be bouncy.ai/Sophie Rain. Probably not, right? But custom link text is going to say message me with a link. Boom, message me and a spicy photo. I mean spicy emoji. Or a heart emoji, that works too. Message me, and as soon as it posts, it'll repost one photo from Sophie Rain's account, and it'll say with the link, message me. This is just me acting as Sophie Rain. So if you have a model, make sure that your model's main page that has at least 16 plus reels, and this is just going to post one reel per day with the link. So if you like get like a bunch of followers over the first 2 months, the followers that you were able to collect over that period of time, you just go ahead and post on the story, which is this entire option right here, and it'll have this link. People are going to go and see this link, and you're going to be able to get an extra bit of traffic every single day with this option on. So we're going to go ahead and leave this on. And these are the settings to have the absolute best conversions. Just so that you guys can get a good look under overview, enable tags, 100%. The tag is going to be the same for every single one. Override, no. Okay, boom. Just so you guys can get a good look at like how everything should be laid out, I'm just going to go and scroll down through this and show you guys. Make sure that all the tags for all the phones are the same. Overview, timer, make sure that everything is at 0 over here. Under follow, make sure that you have all the sources, all the sources that look just like your model. And scrolling down here, and you can't get to this point. I promise you, if you skip to this part and you just turn on these settings, your account is going to get fucked. Your account is going to get banned, and I really want to emphasize that your account will get banned with these settings on. And it's possible for accounts to do 100 follows, but it takes a while for it to really get to that point, to like live doing that every single day. And even if you were doing that every single day, your accounts aren't really going to really live. You want to make sure that you take breaks in between every few weeks or so. and make sure that it's just like scrolling reels, and you have to like kind of come back to the warm-up process at some point, or your accounts are going to get banned. But yeah, unfollow. This is what it looks like. Boom. Likes. Comment. I don't really touch the comment feature. I'm still working on it. If anyone is doing really well with the comment feature and has like AI comments and things like that, please do hit me up, because I'm not really using this feature. Story views I use here and there just for the warm-up process mostly. DMs, only really sending 2 DMs out. Oh shoot, make sure that you have this on as well. Boom. Post, make sure, I would imagine that you don't really have too many scheduled posts at this point, after the full 90 days, or the 60 days. After the first month, you shouldn't really have any posts scheduled. Reels, I mostly just have it just on like just like this, so that if I ever have to, I could just go and just turn it on and turn off every other setting. Some accounts do get banned, and I gotta go and start the warm-up process all over again. And I also have the share feature on at all times as well. So your main money makers are going to be follow, like, DM, and share. Those are what's going to really get your bank account feeling happy.